This is Vendetta, and I've been messing around with it, and I cannot believe what I have found. This hero is crazy. The movement is going to be absolutely bonkers. So I want to show you this first. If you go up to the high ground, so I'm using the E ability, and okay, that's all fine. That's part of the ability. But the third strike is the overhead strike. Now, that is the same attack you commit when you do the E ability and then attack. So watch what this does. 1, 2, 3. You see how fast I hit the ground? And again, if I go over to here and then I attack, I will do the overhead strike. Look how quickly you land on the ground. That is insane mobility. So I'm just going to jump over here, just going to hit the ground. I'm going to show you again. 1, 2, jump off the side, overhead strike. Look at that for mobility. That is actually bonkers. Okay, now this is also bonkers. So on the third strike, the overhead strike, you will dash towards the enemy you are closest to. But you have to be really close to them anyway for this to trigger. But this extra little bit of movement, you see that there, that jump? It is so powerful because this means you can look at that, look at that. It just means you, oh my god, it's just crazy. Spam attack and jump at targets. This is crazy. Remember, it only does this on the third strike, the overhead strike, which of course causes critical damage. Right, the next thing I found, she's a melee hero, but she's actually got quite a bit of range damage. So if I fire the primary fire while I'm blocking, it will do this and throw a projectile, which is, you know, that's decent. You've got 3 of those. I'm just going to let this recharge because what you can actually do, this is probably not the best spot to show it on because I will end up dying doing it. But let's just say this guy here, you have like a sort of like medium to close range combo you can do at range. Watch this. You have to bring up your shield, or well, I guess your sword, primary fire straight into your E. Look at that. That's done 50 damage through the E, and it's done damage through the, I guess, the projectile when you're blocking. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And also, you can use that at point-blank range as well. You don't just have to be using the E ability for movement. You can be using it just in a fight, getting that extra 50 damage, and that is just crazy. All right, guys, that's all I've found so far with this hero. Categorically, one of the better heroes, probably the best, I think, that's been added to Overwatch 2 since the game went live. I'm not going to include Ramarcha. I'm not going to include Junker Queen and Kiriko. They were just part of the launch package. I'm talking post-launch heroes. I think she's the best. If you agree with me, well, let me know in the comments. If you don't, well, let me know. I've been Stylosa. Thanks for watching. And, well, I'll see you on the next one.